My dear family members, Namaskar. In yet another episode of Mann Ki Baat, I've got the opportunity to share with you all the success of the country, the success of the countrymen, their inspiring life journey. These days, most of the letters and messages I have received are largely on two subjects. The first is the successful landing of Chandrayaan 3, and the second topic is the successful hosting of G20 in Delhi. I've received countless letters from every part of the country, across every section of the society, and people of all ages. When the lander of Chandrayaan 3 was about to land on the moon, crores of people were simultaneously witnessing each and every moment of this event through different mediums. More than 80 lakh people watched this incident on ISRO's YouTube live channel, which is a record in itself. This conveys how deep the attachment of crores of Indians is to Chandrayaan 3. On this success of Chandrayaan, a wonderful quiz competition is going on in the country these days, and it has been named Chandrayaan 3 Mahaquiz. So far, more than 15 lakh people have participated in this competition being held on MyGov portal. This is the largest participation in any quiz after the launch of MyGov. I would also suggest that if you have not yet participated in it, do not delay. There are still 6 more days left. Do take part in this quiz. My family members, after the success of Chandrayaan 3, the grand hosting of G20 doubled the joy of every Indian. Bharat Mandapam has turned out to be a celebrity in itself. People are taking selfies with it and also posting them with pride. In this summit, India has proved the mettle of her leadership by making African Union a full member of G20. You must be aware that during the time when India was very prosperous, the Silk Route was a part of discourse in our country and in the world. The Silk Route was a major medium of business and trade. Now in modern times, India has suggested another economic corridor in G20. This is the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. This corridor is going to become the basis of world trade for hundreds of years to come, and history will always remember that this corridor was initiated on Indian soil. Friends, today a special mention is required on the way India's youth power associated itself with this event during the G20. Throughout the year, programs related to G20 were held in many universities of the country. In this series now, another exciting program is going to happen in Delhi, the G20 University Connect program. Through this program, lakhs of university students across the country will connect with each other. Many prestigious institutions like IITs, IIMs, NITs, and medical colleges will also participate in it. I wish that if you are a college student, you must watch this program to be held on the 26th of September and join it. In this, many interesting exchanges are going to take place on the future of India and on the future of the youth. I myself shall participate in this program. I am also waiting to communicate with our college students. My family members, 2 days from now, the 27th September is World Tourism Day. Some people view tourism just as a means of touring and traveling, but a very big aspect of tourism is related to employment. It is said that if any sector generates maximum employment with minimum investment, it is the tourism sector. In enhancing the tourism sector, goodwill and attraction towards any country matter a lot. The fascination towards India has risen a lot in the last few years, and after the successful organization of G20, the interest of the people of the world towards India has grown further. Friends, More than 1 lakh delegates came to India for G20. They got acquainted with the diversity here, different traditions, different types of cuisines, and our heritage. The wonderful experiences that the delegates who came here have carried back with them will further expand tourism. You all know that there are World Heritage Sites in India, one better than the other, and their number is continuously rising. Just a few days ago, Shantiniketan and the holy Hoysala temples of Karnataka have been declared World Heritage Sites. I congratulate all the countrymen for this wonderful achievement. I had the privilege of visiting Shantiniketan in 2018. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore had been associated with Shantiniketan. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore had derived the motto of Shantiniketan from an ancient Sanskrit verse. That verse is Yatra Vishwam Bhavatyeka Needam, that is, where a small nest can contain the entire world. The Hoysala temples of Karnataka, which have been included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, are known for their excellent architecture of the 13th century. These temples getting recognition from UNESCO is also an honor to the Indian tradition of temple building. The total number of World Heritage properties in India has now reached 42. It is India's endeavor to ensure as many of our historical and cultural places as possible get recognized as World Heritage Sites. I urge all of you, whenever you plan to travel somewhere, try to observe the diversity of India. Understand the culture of different states. Visit heritage sites. With this, not only will you become familiar with the glorious history of our country, you will also become an important medium to increase the income of the local people. My family members, Indian culture and music have now become global. The fascination of people all over the world towards them is increasing day by day. I'm playing you a short audio of a presentation made by a lovely daughter.
जगज्जालपालं कजत्कण्ठमालं शरच्चन्द्रभालं महादैत्यकालं नभो नीलकायं तुरावारमायं सुपद्मासहायं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रैलोचनाय भस्मङ्गरागाय माहेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय.
You were also surprised to listen to this, weren't you? What a sweet voice. And through the emotions reflected in every word, we can feel her love for God. If I disclose that this melodious voice belongs to a daughter from Germany, perhaps you will be even more surprised. The name of this daughter is Kasmi. 21-year-old Kasmi is quite popular on Instagram these days. Kasmi, a resident of Germany, has never been to India, but she's a fan of Indian music who has never even seen India. Her interest in Indian music is very inspiring. Kasmi has been visually challenged since birth, but this difficult challenge did not stop her from extraordinary achievements. Her passion for music and creativity was such that she started singing right from her childhood. She started African drumming at the age of just 3 years. She was introduced to Indian music just 5-6 years ago. The music of India fascinated her so much that she got completely engrossed in it. She's also learned to play the tabla. The most inspiring thing is that she has mastered singing in many Indian languages: Sanskrit, Hindi, Malayalam, Tamil, Kannada or Assamese, Bengali, Marathi, Urdu. She has mastered her notes in all of them. You can imagine how difficult it is if someone has to speak 2-3 lines of another unknown language. But for Kasmi, it is like child's play. For all of you, I am sharing here one of her songs sung in Kannada.
ನಮ್ಮ ವಚನ ಬಹುವಚನ ನುಡಿರು ಕನ್ನಡ ನಡೆಯಿರೋ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಮ್ಮ ವಚನ ಬಹುವಚನ ನುಡಿರು ಕನ್ನಡ ನಡೆಯಿರೋ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ.
I wholeheartedly appreciate Germany's Kasmi's passion for Indian culture and music. Her efforts are going to overwhelm every Indian. My dear family members, in our country, education is always seen as a service. I've come to know about some youth of Uttarakhand who are working for the education of children with the same spirit. Some youth in Nainital district have started a unique Ghoda library for children. The biggest feature of this library is that books are reaching children even in the most remote areas. And not only that, the service is absolutely free. Till now, 12 villages of Nainital have been covered through this. Local people are also coming forward to help in this noble cause related to children's education. Through this Ghoda library, an effort is being made that the children living in remote villages get full opportunity to read poems, stories, and moral education books apart from school books. This unique library is also much liked by the children. Friends, I have come to know a similar unique effort related to libraries in Hyderabad. Here, daughter Akarshana Satish, studying in 7th class, has done wonders. You may be surprised to know that at just 11 years of age, she is running not one or two, but 7 libraries for children. Akarshana got her inspiration 2 years ago when she went to a cancer hospital with her parents. Her father had gone there to help the needy. The children there asked her for coloring books, and this very thing touched this lovely doll so much that she decided to collect different types of books. She started collecting books from her neighborhood, relatives, and friends, and you'll be happy to know that the first library was opened for children in the same cancer hospital. Around 6,000 books are now available in the 7 libraries that this daughter has opened so far at different places for needy children. The way little Akarshana is doing a great job in shaping the future of children is inspiring everyone. Friends, it is true that today's era is of digital technology and e-books. But still, books always play the role of a good friend in our lives. Hence, we should motivate children to read books. My family members, it has been said in our scriptures, Jiveshu karuna chapi, maitriteshu vidhiyatam. That is, have compassion on living beings and make them your friends. Most of our deities' carriers are animals and birds. Many people visit temples to have darshan of God, but they do not pay much attention to the animals that transport them. These creatures should not only remain at the center of our faith, we should also protect them in every possible way. During the last few years, in the country, a commendable rise has been observed in the numbers of lions, tigers, leopards, and elephants. Many other efforts are also going on continuously to save other animals living on this earth. A similar unique effort is also being undertaken in Pushkar, Rajasthan. Here, Sukhdev Bhattji and his team are working together to save wild animals. And do you know what the name of their team is? His team's name is Cobra. This dangerous name is because his team also works to rescue deadly snakes in this area. A large number of people are involved in this team who reach the spot on just a call and get involved in their mission. Sukhdev ji has till now saved the lives of more than 30,000 venomous snakes. Through this effort, whereas this has reduced the danger to the people, nature is also being conserved. This team is also involved in the service of ailing animals. Friends, auto driver N. Rajendra Prasad ji is also doing a unique work in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He has been engaged in the service of pigeons for the last 25-30 years. He himself has more than 200 pigeons in his house. There itself, he takes full care of every need of the birds like food, water, health, etc. He spends quite a lot of money on this, but he is steadfast in his work. Friends, seeing people doing such work with good intentions really gives a lot of satisfaction and a lot of joy. If you also get information about some such unique efforts, do share it. My dear family members, this Azadi Ka Amrit Kal is also the period of duty for every citizen of the country. Only by performing our duties can we achieve our goals and reach our destination. The sense of duty binds us all together. In Sambhal, UP, the country has seen such an example of sense of duty which I want to share with you too. Just imagine, more than 70 villages, a population of thousands, and all the people coming together and uniting to achieve one goal. This rarely happens, but the people of Sambhal have done it. Together, these people have set a wonderful example of public participation and collective effort. Actually, decades ago, there used to be a river named Sot in this area, originating from Amroha and flowing through Sambhal to Badaयूं. This river was once known as the life giver in this region. Water used to flow continuously in this river, which was the main basis of farming for the farmers here. With time, the flow of the river reduced. The paths through which the river flowed were encroached upon, and this river became extinct. In our country, which considers the river as a mother, the people of Sambhal have resolved to bring back to life the Sot river also. In December last year, more than 70 Gram Panchayats together started the work of rejuvenation of the Sot river. The people of Gram Panchayats also took government departments along with them. You'll be happy to know that in just the first 6 months of the year itself, these people had restored more than 100 kilometers of the river. When the rainy season started, the hard work of the people here bore fruit, and the Sot river was filled to the brim with water. This has come as a huge occasion of happiness for the farmers here. People have also planted more than 10,000 bamboo saplings on the banks of the river so that her banks remain completely safe. More than 30,000 Gambusia fish have also been released in the river water so that mosquitoes do not breed. Friends, the example of the Sot river tells us that if we are determined, we can overcome the biggest challenges and bring about a big change. By walking on the path of duty, you too can become the medium of many such changes around you. My family members, when intentions are firm and there is a passion to learn something, no work remains difficult. Srimati Shakuntala Sardar of West Bengal has proved this to be absolutely correct. Today, she has become an inspiration for many other women. Shakuntala ji is a resident of Shatanala village of Jangal Mahal. For a long time, her family used to earn their livelihood by working as laborers every day. Sheer survival was difficult for her family. Then she decided to tread upon a new path and surprised everyone by achieving success. You would definitely like to know how she achieved this feat. The answer is a sewing machine. Using a sewing machine, she started making beautiful designs on sal leaves. This skill of hers transformed the life of the entire family. The demand for this amazing craft made by her is ever rising. This skill of Shakuntala ji has changed not only her life but also the lives of many people who collect sal leaves. Now, she's also working on imparting training to many women. Imagine a family which was once dependent on labor wages is now inspiring others to gain employment. She has put her family, which was dependent on daily wages, stand on their feet. This has given her family the opportunity to focus on other things as well. Something more has happened. As soon as Shakuntala ji's condition got better, she also started saving. Now she has started investing in life insurance plans for a brighter future of her children. No amount of appreciation for Shakuntala ji's spirit would be enough. The people of India are full of such talent. Give them an opportunity and see what wonders they perform. Friends, who can forget that sight during the G20 summit in Delhi, when many world leaders reached Rajghat together to pay homage to Bapu? This is a big evidence of how relevant Bapu's thoughts are, even today across the world. I'm also happy that many programs related to cleanliness have been planned across the country on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. The Swachhata Hi Seva Abhiyan is going on with great enthusiasm in all the offices of the central government. Significant participation is also being seen in the Indian Swachhata League. Today, I also want to urge all the countrymen through Mann Ki Baat. A big event on cleanliness is going to be organized on the 1st of October, that is Sunday at 10 a.m. You too should take time out and help in this campaign related to cleanliness. You can also join this cleanliness campaign in your street or neighborhood or at a park, river, lake or any other public place. And cleanliness must be undertaken wherever an Amrit Sarovar has been built. This Karyanjali of cleanliness itself will be the true tribute to Gandhiji. I would like to remind you again that on this occasion of Gandhi Jayanti, make it a point to buy some khadi product. My family members, the festive season has also commenced in our country. All of you might also be planning to buy something new in the household. One would be waiting to start an auspicious work or two during Navratri. In this atmosphere of fervour and enthusiasm, you must also remember the mantra of vocal for local. As far as possible, you should buy goods made in India, use Indian products and gift only made in India goods. Your little joy will become the cause of immense happiness for someone else's family. Whatever Indian goods you buy, our labourers, workers, craftspersons and other Vishwakarma brothers and sisters will directly benefit from it. Nowadays, many startups are also promoting local products. If you buy local articles, these youth with their startups will also benefit. My dear family members, that's all for today in Mann Ki Baat. Next time when I'll meet you in Mann Ki Baat, Navratri and Dashera would have been over. In this festive season, may you also celebrate every festival with full enthusiasm. May there be happiness in your family. This is my wish. A lot of best wishes to you on these festivals. I shall meet you again with newer themes, with new success stories of the countrymen. Keep sending me your messages. Do not forget to share your experiences. I shall wait. Thank you very much. Namaskar.